Okay, you see you got all this really tough, strappy material. See how this is this material, and see how this is this. I got two cameras going. This is this material they call lava because it looks like lava, but and then you got this material. This is that strappy, tendinous material, that real tough material, like when you bite into a piece of meat and it's got the gristle attached to it. That's kind of what the idea is behind here. A lot of this stuff is hard to tell what it is because you got different materials that would have decayed, and they would have decayed down over something else that wouldn't have decayed because the molecular structure of it's different than the stuff that decayed down over it. And like it kind of melted down over, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, now this is what I believe is the artery. This is actually an artery that runs the full length of this, clear down through there. You see you got the top layer, then you got the stuff in the middle. And I believe the stuff I'm standing on, look at some of this stuff, it looks like it came out of it. You understand what I'm saying? This stuff actually flowed out of this artery. You see this? It's flowing. I'm standing on it. Now here's some more of that tendinous material. You see that strappy material I'm talking about right here? And it would have went and crossed and connected over in there. Well, actually right over there. It looks like it twists and connects right over there. But you can see what I'm walking on. This is part of what you would be called gristle or whatever, as I believe it is. Now take a look. You got the upper layer of this red here. I believe this is an artery, and this stuff got hardened in the artery. I'm standing on some of this stuff that's in the artery that's hardened. And it would have been different than the artery itself because it would have been a liquid where the artery itself would have been, you know, a tissue. So you're gonna get two different molecular changes when it decayed and it mud fossilized. So I believe that's what we have going on here. I could be wrong, but I believe that is what this is. Now look how this probably collapsed down. It didn't stay round or anything like that, you know, when this thing decayed. You know, you got this strap coming across here. See this strap? And it goes right across over to there and goes up in there. I'll walk over there and show you. Well, I'm not going to right now, but you can see it right over there where this strap goes right into there. And then you come over to here. You got another strap right. I call them straps because that's what they look like, a strap. Now I don't know where it went. I don't see it here anywhere. No, but I believe I'm standing on material that came out, that flowed out of that, and it's laying right here. Some of this stuff is the material that flowed out. Look how this material looked like it flowed out of there. See this? This stuff's actually in it. You see that? This came out of this vein or artery. I mean, look how red, some purple some of this stuff is, and red. That's what I believe is going on here. Okay? Now I could be wrong. I've really been thinking a lot about this, trying to figure this cotton picker out. And I'll show you why I believe it is a material flowing out of the artery that got hardened. Here's another one of them straps. I'm not sure where it's at over there, but anyway. But look at the difference in material between what I'm standing on and that right there. You see that? This material, there's another strap. This material looks like it's flowing out of the artery, or this artery that I call an artery. This isn't. This is another one of the huge straps. Now this could have collapsed down on top of it. I don't know. But look how this stuff here looks like it's flowing out of it. See that? It's flowing out of this artery. That is hardened material. It's flowed. It's still flowing. Then it got hardened. See this? I'm standing on whatever's flowing out of this. Clear down. Look at that stuff. This stuff got trapped in it. This was all a liquid and hardened. You see that? This stuff is flowing out, flowing through the artery, is what I think. And it would have been up. It would have went up that direction, because this would have been all muscle up above here. It's all rotted, and what you have is a fibrous tendon material left over. These straps in here is what I believe, and I'll show you what I have going on. You get a lot of porous material here too. You'll see that. That's why they call it lava, but it's not lava. This is not a lava flow from Idaho. Here's another one of those straps that I call straps. See that? And it goes right up onto there. Here's another one. I believe this is like gristle or something. Could be something like that, you know, because a tendon is really, really, really strong material. There's more over there. Because any of you men have done any butchering, I've done a lot of butchering, and when you take knives and start getting down into the tendinous material, it dulls your knife so fast you have to have somebody there right there sharpening knives. You'll make two passes with a knife, a sharp knife, butchering an animal down and around the tendons, down around the hocks and stuff. It'll dull your knife so fast you have to have somebody there sharpening knives for you. Now, anybody that's done any butchering knows this, because this stuff is so friggin' tough, it's not even funny. Super tough. I mean, they used to make guitar strings and stuff out of it. So look at the straps in there. Well, yeah, you can't see that one too good, but I'm coming over here to some of these straps that, see those? This is, I believe this whole thing, I don't know how far up and down the coast, is a tendon. Or a tendon transition that would have went to the muscle above us. I believe that's what we have going on now. I'm gonna go over here and show you some of this stuff and get the other camera fired up too.